In this video we're going to learn how to solve the simplest of equations, one-stage equations. Our aim is to get the unknown, which in our case is going to be x, on its own. The steps we have to go through are quite simple. The first thing we do is we find out what has been done to the x, and then using what we know from the last video we do the opposite to both sides. This will leave the x on its own because we've cancelled out what we were doing to the x, and it will change the value of the other side. Okay, let's look at some examples. So the first one, we've got x plus 6 equals 10. So we ask ourselves, what is it we're doing to the x? Well, we're adding 6. We need to do the opposite, subtract 6 from both sides. That will leave the x on its own on the left hand side, and 10 take away 6 is 4. So we're left with the answer x equals 4, and we can test our answer by saying, does 4 add 6 equal 10? And yes, it does. Now, although we could probably go from here to here immediately without doing this, this is quite nice because it shows the thought process that we've gone through. So for our next example, we've got 3x equals 15. So what have we done to the x? We've multiplied by 3. So the opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. And when we do that to both sides, it will cancel out the multiplying by 3 to just leave us with an x, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. And we can test that. Does 3 multiplied by 5 equal 15? Yes, it does. So here's our next example. So we're subtracting 3. We need to do the opposite and add 3. That will leave x on this side and 9 on the other. And finally, here the x is being divided by 4. The opposite of dividing by 4 is to multiply by 4. That will cancel this out to leave the x on its own on the left hand side, and 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. I hope you found the video helpful. The video goes with a book that I'm writing for Year 9 Mathematics in New Zealand, and you can find a link to a copy of the book below, and that book is free for you to use and give to others. In the book you can find questions that go with this video, and in a link below this video you'll be able to find answers to those questions. Staying in field with Winfield.